Hello everyone, I'm the Whiskey Enthusiast. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a blended malt from Johnnie Walker. I don't know why I've never done the review of this before. I like this whiskey. I know a lot of you do. So here we are. I actually found it in the back of my cabinet. I thought I left it at somewhere else at my dad's house because he likes it as well. We have a little sip together. But apparently I had another bottle. And as I was doing some summer cleaning on the bottles, which is important if you have cork like this one and all the other ones. If you have unopened bottles, it's nice to wet the cork every now and again. Keep them inside for a while, not for long. I don't do it that much if I'm being honest, and I don't have too much of cork failure. The only ones I had were from old whiskeys that I got from auctions like 70s, 80s, 60s, whatever, and that's kind of to be expected. But any modern cork failure I had was one with Bunnahabhain a couple of years ago. It just disintegrated, and it was a official bottling, like it was bottled immediately recently. So I generally don't have cork issues. Before I open a bottle, I just leave it a bit like that. If it's not been open for a while, it does wet it, and I open it gently, and I've been lucky enough to not have any issues. Put that aside, that's little information. We have the Johnnie Walker Green Label. This is it doesn't come with this. This is just from the Princess Street stuff that when you visit, do the flavor of what's the tour. I did a visit Princess Street video. I'll put it up there, and you can watch it if you're interested in going to Johnnie Walker at Princess Street to visit it. And this is the Green Label. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit more premium now with the cork and the iconic bottle shape with the iconic label. Green Label, naturally intense with a distinct smokiness and a big malty heart. A blended malt at 43% ABV, a rich and vibrant blend of only single malts whiskey from Talisker, Linkwood, Cragganmore and Caol Ila. Yes, it's a blended malt, 43% ABV. It is chill filtered and it doesn't have natural color, but it's a darling of the whiskey world. I think people do like it. I know a lot of people around me like it. It was introduced in early 2000s, and then I think in 2016, sorry, in the middle they stopped producing it, probably of stocks or something, but then people actually demanded it back because they really liked it. So 2016 it came back. It was originally called pure malt. So there are earlier versions of it in the 90s where the striding man is walking towards this side and it said pure malt, but pure malt is banned now in Scotch due to Cardew making things complicated. So they had a bit of a trouble there. So this doesn't have Cardew, interestingly, because most Johnnie Walkers, all the blends of Johnnie Walkers have Cardew in heart. Cardew is the Speyside headquarters or heart of Johnnie Walker, but this doesn't have it. So yeah, interestingly, what do we have? We have a Talisker, supposedly for spicy maritime character. We have Linkwood for floral elegance. We have Cragganmore for malt richness and depth, and Caol Ila for gentle peat smoke. Now, Linkwood is fast becoming one of my favorite distilleries. I used to say I've not seen or drank a bad Daluin. That has changed. I drank some bad Daluins, all IBs, but you know, I did. Now it's Linkwood for me. I have not had a bad Linkwood before. Hopefully I will never, but I suspect I will because I have a bottle I got off from the auction. If I find a photo of it, I'll put it there. It's not here, it's in England. It already looks like I put some water in it or it's been cooled down, so it has a lot of Scotch mist. I don't know why it looks like that. I dare not open it. Right? I mean, I will open it. I don't collect bottles. I will open it, but I just want to open it when I have something nice as a backup because I have a feeling that it's gonna suck. But that's not Linkwood's fault. That's the bottle's fault, I'm assuming. Neither here nor there. Talisker I used to like. I'm not enjoying the Taliskers right now. I think they watered it down really badly and the flavor is quite gone. So I realized I haven't touched the Talisker 10 since the new introduction. I tried it once and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. I don't know. I was quite harsh on it. I just don't crave it anymore. I used to. Caol Ila is always good. It's I think one of the most boring distilleries out there, probably the most boring distillery, but it never disappoints. Like whatever cask you put it in, whichever form or shape you have it in, you're gonna get Caol Ila and it's gonna be good. That's why it's boring, because there's so many IBs out there, but it's good. So, you know, I like it. I like it. Cragganmore, I'm not super well versed in. I've tried the normal one, was at 13 a few times. I didn't like it. It's a very malty whiskey. I once had a peated Cragganmore, one of the special releases, I think, cask strength. That was different. It wasn't amazing. And yeah, I think we covered all of the whiskeys. Okay. And I'm having it from my Johnnie Walker Princess Street glass. As you can see, the Whiskey Enthusiast. My friends got it for me when we had a Scotland tour. I kind of organized it, and it was a way of thank you. They got me a few things, naughty boys. But yeah. All right, let's go on the nose Green Label. 15 years of age, by the way. All 15. So it's good. It's good. And it's priced well. So let's see. It's a good nose. So initially you get hit with a little sulfury and peaty note. But when I say peaty, do not expect a full-blown Caol Ila. Maybe a bit more peat than a black label. Let's put it that way. There's saltiness, very salinity. Talisker is making itself apparent there. I mean, if I didn't know, I might have said there's Cardew in here. But I think that's Cragganmore. Gives a malty cereal note. Cardew is a bit more honey, whereas this one just stops short of that. It's more malty and cereal notes there. And it is quite fresh, zesty. That would be the Linkwood. It's a soft whiskey. It's with, you know, strong malts like Talisker and Caol Ila, you might think it's cornered, but it's not. It's a very rounded, well-balanced, nice, malty, sweet, honeyed whiskey on the nose, covered with a little bit of salt and then smoke. It's nice. Let's see on the palate. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Very pretty. Very pretty. On the palate, especially on the beginning, Talisker's saltiness hits and then makes quick way to nice herbal, floral, green grass, sweet, honey, malty, cereal, bit of a roasted nuts note. That would be the heart from Cragganmore and Linkwood. Leaves you with a touch of smoke and a bit of vegetal peat and citric on the back palate and the finish. You can pick out the distilleries, but you don't have to, because it's a very well-balanced, really well-made whiskey. I'm tempted to, I don't have Linkwood or Cragganmore with me, but I'm tempted to one day try to reconstruct it with what I have. Maybe I'll find a better ratio. Yeah, like, what was it, Colin Scott and now Emma Walker. Be careful, I'm coming. I'm gonna find a better ratio. But yeah, I mean, it's a really, really well-made whiskey. Just, yeah, let's do it again. It's really nice on the nose, but the palate is where it shines. Honestly, the mid palate is beautifully warming spices with honey, cereal, roasted notes, roasted nuts, and covered with a salty smoke. It's like, if you have to be romantic about it, if it's like having honey roasted nuts next to a seaside in wintertime and there's a log fire burning in the background. It just evokes those kinds of emotions and those kinds of feelings and tastes. I like it like this. I like it on the rocks. I like it just putting it in the fridge and drinking it a bit more cooled down. I just like it, and I do like Johnnie Walkers as well. There's nothing wrong with blends. This is a blended malt. Again, 15 years. I mean, I think if it was any other brand than Johnnie Walker, a 15-year-old blended malt with these ingredients, we would be more inclined, the whiskey community would be more accepting of it. But just because is Johnnie Walker. There are some snobs who say, I don't drink Johnnie Walker. You should drink Johnnie Walker. If it wasn't for Johnnie Walker, the Scotch whiskey industry wouldn't be where it is right now. And we wouldn't have the open doors for the craft distilleries to, to get the necessary encouragement to there. Now they feel a bit evil corporate kind of feel, but it's a matter of fact that because of these guys, Scotch is so popular, and because it was so popular, more people dared to be different. So I do have a lot of respect for Johnnie Walker, like I said before, and if you're interested in their story, A Long Stride is a really good book. I highly recommend it. You can see a bit more of the history. Right, that was it from me, guys. Please let me know what you think about this green label. Do you like it? Do you think it has changed? This is a couple of years old, so I still like it. But yeah, tell me what you think. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It does mean a lot. You can also buy me a dram by becoming a member. If not, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you guys on the next one. Cheers.